Archangel Rebo, the CEO of Confidant. We are here at Xpnsion, or with the Xpnsion network, at the Expo, Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles. And we are so blessed today because we have with us Tammy Adams. Hi Tammy, how are you?
Very well, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely, what a pleasure. Actually, I have to say that we invited her, we didn't know when we came to the Conscious Life Expo, but she has an amazing and wonderful team with her.
Thank you.
And you know, we just started talking, and for us it was very clear that we had to have Tammy here.
Yes.
So, you know, there's a lot of things I could tell about her, but you know, we have something in common, which is, as you know, obviously, and you know my name is Angel. Throughout my entire life, a lot of people have asked me if I was an angel, or they have told me, you are an angel. So actually, one of the many talents that Tammy has is that she's able to talk to guardian angels. Is that true?
Absolutely. So I have communicated with guardian angels since I was born, since I can remember. But for lifetimes, my purpose has always been to help people to connect to their own guardian angels and to fulfill their purpose and their mission in life and help connect them to their soulmates. People don't understand that guardian angels, whether we believe or whether we don't believe, are always with us. And when I communicate with people as guardian angels, it's more like talking to your best friend or the person who has the most confidence in you more than anything. Someone who wants your greatest good in a very unselfish, loving, passionate, loving way. When I communicate with guardian angels and I connect with people, it's almost like, it's like an awakening. You know, it's like transformation in someone's eyes, in their soul and their spirit. Because they start realizing, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. All this time I was alone. And my favorite clients are atheists. And the only reason why is because when I connect with atheists and I connect with people who don't believe, and it's not really atheists, it's just people who don't believe that are very scientifical, they allow themselves to become so shocked and so amazed that they can't even believe that all this can be, like, I just changed their whole world. I just made their mind, after all these years of not believing in something, be so open and so transformed that now something is real. All our guardian angels are real. But when you're ready to listen to them, all you have to do is open your heart and they will talk to you.
All right. Okay, so let's try to help our audience.
Yes.
Okay, so you talked about atheists.
Yes.
So how much is it possible to conceive guardian angels without thinking of beliefs?
Absolutely, 100%. So, when you communicate and connect with a guardian angel, an archangel, an angel, it doesn't matter what type of angel it is. One thing that people don't allow themselves to understand, and I just spoke about this today in a workshop, angels have been with us since the very beginning of time, and they do not connect to any religion or to any type of worldly connections whatsoever. Angels are ones who are chosen. They're an energy. They're a light that connects to you, that connects to me, that connects to every being on this planet, so that we can be able to allow ourselves to fulfill our life's mission. So you don't have to believe, and it's definitely not based on any type of beliefs.
What is the expected result for someone to start talking to their angels?
If someone, so you mean like what? How to get the results?
What do you think is going to happen to someone's life when they start talking to their angels?
Oh my gosh. Magic. Transformation, true awakening, love, joy, happiness, and never knowing what it is to be mistaken or going the wrong path again. When you're connecting to your guardian angel, and when you're allowing yourself to hear your guardian angel and feel your guardian angel, whether it's through dreams, messages, hearing, whatever it may be, it's a constant validation and a knowing. There's no longer a fog. There's no longer confusion, doubt. There may be sometimes fear, like jumping off a cliff and going into a deep thing of water. You know, those are normal things, but not fear of life. Not fear of making the wrong decisions, because when you're with your guardian angel and you're allowing yourself to be open and connecting to your own intuition and relationship, which is the way it's supposed to be meant, everything changes.
How can we, do you have a special, maybe secret recipe or formula that we can use in order to reconnect with our guardian angels, because they are with us since we are born?
Since we were created.
Okay.
So guardian angels are with you since the moment your soul was created. Not your body, so this body. You were here before. Maybe you were here 500 years before, 700 years before. Your soul, not your body. So your soul has had that guardian angel that has been your connector, your being to watch over you for eternity. So when you allow yourself to connect to your guardian angel, how you can do that is, number one, this is one of the biggest, most important recipes there is. Number one, self-love. Everyone's gonna be like, how is that even possible? But this is the truth. Self-love, self-confidence, and self-worth. If you have those three things,
self-love, self-confidence,
self-confidence, and self-worth.
Worth, okay.
Because these three things are the recipe of having complete connection to yourself. Most people on the planet, unfortunately, don't have those magical, beautiful connections to themselves. We're so used to being surrendering, or a supporter, or a giver, or a sacrifice, whatever it is that we're meant to do, that we think we're meant to do. But when you love yourself, then you start hearing, then you start feeling, because most of us don't have that self that bring us a close relationship with our guardian angel. And our guardian angels are all about love. They're not just about, oh, go here, do this, do that. They're about love.
Okay, would you mind doing an exercise?
Yes.
Right now? Okay, good. So, let's say that you wanted to communicate with my guardian angel.
Yes.
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
You can?
I communicate with everyone's guardian angels.
Oh, everyone's? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. So if you were to communicate with my, let's try.
You want me to do it?
Can you do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Okay, well,
so
first of all, his name is Angel, so this is easy.
Oh, okay, thank you. Right on. Okay, good. So what do you want me to do?
Okay, just sit there.
Okay.
You're fine. Okay, so I'll talk about positive things. Okay, I don't want to talk about things that are causing interference or blockages. I'm only going to talk about positive things and things you have to look forward to.
Okay.
So positive messages.
Like messages for the future, or?
Messages for now and for the future from your guardian angel.
Okay.
Okay.
So your guardian angel right now is communicating with you. You're
yes.
having a conversation with.
I'm having a conversation, and it's also when I close my eyes, it's like I'm watching a movie camera. So as soon as I close my eyes, I see as though I'm watching a very fast forward movie clip, and I just went from childhood to today. And I saw clips of your life. That's why I said I don't
really?
want to talk about what I just saw.
Okay.
I'm just going to talk about the positive things.
Okay.
Okay. But number one, and then I also hear them. So I see them, and I see your life, and then they show it to me so I understand, and then I also feel. Like say you had health problems or complications, I would feel where you're blocked. So with you, if there's anything I would say, okay, where you have blockages, the only place that you would have blockages would be a little bit that's going on in regards towards your heart, because your heart chakra wants to give so much that you feel like as if, how can I give more? Because there's so much to give. So you're very hard on yourself because you want to give so much, but you're not knowing how to give more. You want to give this much, and your heart has like a little bit of a pain, but it's not a negative pain. You know what I'm saying? Like a heart attack or something negative. It's a pain of wanting to give, but not understanding how to allow yourself to climb that mountain fast enough so that you can reach the results that you need to reach, so that you can create the accomplishments you want to create for the awakening of mankind. And what I'm being told is that in your past lives and in your soul, your true being, that you were always here to allow yourself to radiate light and to create transformation and movement in people's lives. And even when you were a little boy in school, she said, you were always as though you were a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Not a therapist in a negative way, in a very positive way, where you were always giving advice, very mature. You knew how to have fun, but people came to you. You know what I'm saying? People, it's just a natural thing. That was because your soul's very old, and because you are here to allow yourself to make a difference in people's lives and radiate light and transformation so that the darkness doesn't allow itself to stay dark and it allows itself to burst. The thing is inside of the year 2020, there's going to be a transformation that's going to happen in May and in June that's going to create the awakening of your wildest dreams. And then in September is when you're going to be able to truly celebrate on such a high level of recognition.
Wow.
Yeah. It's very clear.
Can you talk to my angel and ask my angel if he's...
You have 3.
We have 3?
You have 3, yes.
I have 3 guardian angels?
So when you were 17, I don't know what happened. I just see that there was an accident. And when you were, you were 17. Anyways. And you end up gaining an extra guardian angel to protect you and to make for sure that you were protected during the time of 17. Then, after that, you gained Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael stays around you more with the last 15 years, because that's when you start awakening with your spirituality and really, who am I? What am I here to do? And Archangel Michael said, you're a warrior for God. Get on the board, you know. But anyways, what's your question? I'm sorry.
I forgot the question.
I'm sorry.
For the first time ever in an interview, I forgot the question I was going to ask my interviewee. But that's good.
Yeah.
I was so much into what you were telling me, which is normal, right? I mean, if you guys were on my skin, right, you would probably see the same thing. So I was just trying to link, to tie all her comments and what the guardian angel is saying, right? So actually, I have had, to your point, I have had Archangel Michael always very present in my life.
Oh, he's so clear.
Always.
Yeah.
And actually, my brother, who came to visit me one time, he brought me a statue this size of Archangel Michael.
Oh.
And then I was extremely concerned because we moved from one house to another and I lost the sword. And I was so concerned, but then someone told me, no, it's not that you lost it, it's actually with you forever. So you will always be that fighter.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that makes sense.
100%, because when I was told that Archangel Michael came into your life like non-stop continuous for the last 15 years, it's so that you can allow yourself to be the warrior for mankind, so that you can radiate the light. Remember what I said earlier? What did I say that they said? Oh, I'll get that later. What they said is that your purpose is to create an explosion of light, right? To radiate, to change, to get rid of the darkness, but to help to create an awakening of light. So if Archangel Michael, we all know, is a warrior in defense against evil and darkness, and your job is to radiate the light, that makes total sense, because when the sword disappears, it shows that it's a part of you, it's within you, it's now you're the sword.
Right on. Can I ask you, Tammy, how did you start doing this, like helping people?
Yes.
In a large way?
Yes.
How did you start doing this?
Okay, so here's the short story. All my life, I've been intuitive. That was never the question. It wasn't about, am I intuitive? What the question was, how do I help people when I have so many non-believers in my space? My mother, even though my mother came from an intuitive background and my grandmother was intuitive, my mother didn't believe in intuition. She didn't believe in this realm because she was extremely religious. Like, has a special Bible bag, religious, like severe. And when I allowed myself to talk about my intuition, I would get in trouble because that's not normal. You can't do those things because that's against religion. So then I was sent to spiritual places. I spent time and I lived in Medjugorje in Yugoslavia for a little while with the Visionaries. I don't know if you're familiar with them. And I spent time in Israel, and I spent time in Vatican City, and I spent time at these spiritual places, understanding about how every part of our being is about connecting with our guardian angels, and received validation that my gifts are godly and are good, not evil, like I was taught by many people even in my school when I was being brought up in Catholic school. So as I continued to grow and I had continuous validation and amazing teachers, one of the things that transformed me more than anything is when they showed me how to help a little girl who wanted to commit suicide, and they said, start practicing and helping people that are on the street. Give for free, give from your heart, give to God. And there was this little girl, and I saw that she wanted to kill herself, and that was my first step of really starting to go out there and start a business and creating and helping people and realizing how I was needed. I needed validation. Even though I knew I was intuitive, I needed to see that people needed it. So I wasn't, because I was always so being told no, no, no. So once I transformed and I changed and helped her, I was sold.
Wow.
I was convinced that the world needed me and then started allowing myself to do what I'm here to do.
And how do you do it today to maximize the amount of give that you can actually, how do you do it today?
Today, my main mission is communicating with people's guardian angels more on a wider scale by teaching and doing lectures and seminars and workshops and traveling the world teaching people. I do private sessions sometimes, not very often, but I do sometimes do private sessions. But I have retreat centers and healing centers, and
wow,
that's my main thing, is teaching people. So I'm more of a teacher now. How
can we find you online? How can we do it?
You can find me by going to Ask Tammy, Tammy Adams, ADAMS.com, and you can connect with me. I'm sure that's all my social media stuff, and every way you can connect with me. I think that's even my website.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's been amazing to have you here.
Amazing.
Thank you also to the audience for allowing me to ask her about me. I mean, I know that the interviews are never about me, and that's, as you probably know, because my guardian angel knows, I consider myself a conduit of, in this case, of Tammy's greatness.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for being with us today.
Oh no, thank you. But if I could just add one thing.
Of course.
One of the most important things in the universe is for us to always give to ourselves. I learned 8 years ago that I was horrible at giving to myself and to receiving, and that's why all I do now is focus so much on teaching and giving to everyone else, because giving to everyone else and teaching helps to change the vibration, the light of everything. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you
No,
for letting me talk about you.
No, absolutely. No.
It makes me happy.
Anytime. Absolutely. No, thank you. I mean, absolutely. Obviously, I'm going to watch this interview many times to really grasp everything that was behind her words.
Yes.
So again, thank you very much, and to
You're
everybody
welcome.
watching us. Again, this is Rivo, the CEO from the Xpnsion network. Our mission is to accelerate consciousness of humanity. Thank you for being with us today. We are here blessed at the Conscious Life Expo, February 2020. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.